boys, so in today's video, we'll be doing a top 10 on all of the corners in the game right now. A very important position. It's actually had a lot of upgrades. The whole top 5, I'm pretty sure, is different from the last time we did this. So it's a very updated list from the last one. I do these all the time for all the positions. We do new card gameplays. We do a lot on the channel, and we're on that road to 20K, so make sure to hit that sub button. We are getting super close every single day. I appreciate you guys. Let's get right into that number 10. To start off at our number 10 spot, we do have L'Jarius Sneed, and this is one that I think every single person watching this video has at least once, right? I would say so. He's been in the game since day one. He was the #1 corner in the game when it first released, and now he's still on the list, but over here at number 10. That just shows you how good this card was when he truly first came out. Not a single 90 threshold in either man or zone, which would have been nice to start off the year, but having an 89 man was really nice. He is 88 speed, which is okay now. We only have a couple wide receivers coming out with 88 speed that are super high end anyways. For example, we just got a 91 DK Metcalf coming out who has 91 speed. So that's it's going to be a little rough to have an 88 speed guy out there, especially when he's much shorter as well. But like I said, the number 10 spot, it's not as deep. I would say number 10's kind of like low under, and then once we get past number 10, it feels like this list gets a lot better. So at number 9, we have Lester Hayes, and this is just going to show you how insane this list is. This is an 88 speed, 6'2" corner. 88 speed, 6'2" corner. He has 90 man coverage. I wish he hit that 90 zone as well, because there's some other guys that are kind of similar to him that are either taller than him or faster than him who hit either one threshold or the other. And he does hit that man, which is very good for the meta right now. Obviously, pick accordingly to what you run. If you're a man guy, run man. If you're a zone guy, there's a couple guys in this list who have 90 zone, but not 90 man. So always pick according to how you play. But Lester Hayes is the one that I've been using for a while now in the Legends theme team. He is still very good. Obviously, in the theme team is a little bit faster, so it helps him stay a little bit longer on the field. But Lester Hayes is one that's we've seen in the game for a while as well. He was in the first Legends drop of the year, and you still see him on a lot of teams out there. He's in the popular, or like I said, Legends theme team, Raiders theme team as well. Definitely a good card in the game still to this day. And so many of you guys know they did just leak the gridiron, not leak, they revealed the gridiron cards. Here is an 88 overall Patrick Peterson. He is our number 8 today in the rankings. He is 89 speed, so very good speed. We're getting a little bit of a boost here compared to the other guys. He is 6'1" in Madden. He's been 6'1" in Madden now every single year. They will never change it, obviously. But when you look at him, he does have that 90 man coverage, which is absolutely huge for us. That is a huge plus for a card with him. 84 zone coverage and 86 press. This is a card that is probably going to be free as well from house rules. Hopefully they can fix that, because the first one we still don't have our rewards from yet, the whole entire week basically. But Patrick Peterson, definitely a good card in the game. I'm definitely going to be adding him to one. I think, because I'm starting to work a little bit out of a no money spend account, I think Patrick Peterson is definitely one of the cards you got to add to your team if you're no money spend. This card's an animal. All right, boys, so at number 7, we do have Sauce Gardner, and he is a great card. He's definitely a great card. This just shows you how good the cornerbacks are in this video today here. But 90 speed, or I am reading everything so backwards. It's early in the morning. I am super excited from the Gridiron Guardians 2 release, as you guys could tell. He is 88 speed with a 90 excel. He is 6'3", so a big corner. This is a card that you could have got for free if you chose him from the field pass of the Gridiron Guardians Part 1. But when you look at him, he does have 89 man and 87 zone. I really do wish he hit that 90 threshold. Obviously, if you have the purple strat card for in the zone, you can get that up to a 90, and then you'll still have a high man on him. I see this card a lot out there. Not only is he a fan favorite, but he was free. So you're seeing a lot of Sauce Gardner. You notice how good he is. He's a big corner. Very hard to throw his way on the field. So yeah, if he had one of those 90 thresholds without a strat card, I think that would help him a lot. But at the end of the day, 88 speed, like I said, if it was 89 or a little bit above, I think he'd be a lot better, but still a very good card in this game right now. And at number 6 right here, we have Justin Fields. Yes, Justin Fields got an alter ego card, which is basically just out of position for the 4 initial mentors we got in part 1. So Justin Fields gets a cornerback card, 88 speed. So when you compare him to Sauce Gardner, he is the same exact speed, right? He's the exact same height. They're both 6'3". The only thing I like about him too is that he does maintain very good man coverage right there at 87. And then he has that 90 zone and 90 press as well. So very good all around stats. I've noticed he has low play wrecked, but I haven't noticed that to be the biggest deal in the world for corners. I noticed it on safeties when I'm running, like, I don't know, when I'm running a zone and they have to come down and play on something. But for a guy like Justin Fields, where you're going to be running a lot of flat routes, if you want him in the slot, being a tall guy, or even if you want to put him in a deep third, that shouldn't affect you too much. But Justin Fields is one right here. I think he's not only going to be a fun card. These cards, I'm pretty sure, are free as well. You can earn one of them for free, I believe. I think this card's going to be on a lot of teams as well. At number 5, we do have Chris McAllister, another legend on the list. He is 6'1", so you'll notice, comparative to a guy like Lester Hayes, we showed you 2 spots before. McAllister, the reason why I'm taking above him, you are losing 1 inch in height. They're the same exact speed, right? The reason I like McAllister more is simply because he hits that 90 zone threshold as well, which is going to be a huge benefit for you guys. He's a hybrid card. You could use him both in man and zone and have a nice little play right there. I also like this card a lot. I feel like match is actually pretty good this year. If you guys do not know with matches, if you go to your coach adjustments while you're in game, turn your zone coverage to match, you could run that out of certain formations. I don't want to get into the details of it, but if you know, you know. But Chris McAllister is a card that I definitely have enjoyed on the Legends team. And definitely an animal in the game. He still plays right now to the day. As you guys know, I do get a +1 speed on my card, so he technically is 89 speed on him, but McAllister's one that I definitely recommend to a lot of people. All right, boys, and at number 4, we do have Tariq Woolen, and this is a card that you guys could see he's in my lineup, so he's getting a little bit of the attribute boost here, but he's a guy that is 89 speed, so top end in the game. We only have 3 guys faster than him, and which are the 3 guys above him on this list, but he is 6'4", the tallest corner on the list, the tallest usable corner in the game as well. He is a guy that comes with good excel and good agility. He has really good man on him as well at 87. The zone's at an 84, so if you don't have that purple strike card, you're really hurting right there. But he's a guy not hitting those 90 thresholds, which does stink for both of them, but he's a guy you're gonna throw out there. He's gonna make plays just off of his height and speed alone. I don't really like him in the slot at all. I feel like the slot, you got to be a little bit better with your zone and man. That's why I like kind of like a guy like Womack there, who's smaller. But Tariq Woolen, you could just throw him in a deep third, let him run backwards, high ball against some of the other big wide receivers in the game. He's gonna make a lot of plays. This card was definitely worth the grind. I got number 35,000 because mine was glitched. I probably was a top 500 Woolen getter, but I got cheated out of my top 500 spot, but he's still worth it. I mean, this card's an animal, boys. At number 3 here, we do have Champ Bailey. Champ Bailey, although we're taking a huge dip in height right here down to 6 foot, he is a guy that is going to get 90 speed for you, which is amazing. He also does have amazing excel at 90 right there. The thing I like about him too is that 90 man coverage. It's a very heavy man meta right now until we start getting consistent route techs. And also I think the day we get like an Aaron Rodgers or a guy with the same Aaron Rodgers throwing animation, and then they get set feet lead, I feel like man coverage is going to be toast because how fast you're going to get the ball to the wide receivers on breaks. But at the end of the day, for right now, I do like the man. If I were to had to pick one of getting 90 threshold, I would definitely pick man right now. I feel like zone, even with an 86, you'll still play fine out there. But another thing, like I said, 90 speed's really what's just carrying this card super high up on the list. Here we go at our number 2 spot. We do have a Night Train Lane, and Night Train Lane is definitely a fan favorite. I feel like every single year in Madden, he always gets the same card art. They don't really have many HD pictures of him from back in the day, but 90 speed on him, which is the same as Champ Bailey, right? And you'll notice the difference right away. He's 1 inch taller than him, right? And then you just look at the zone. They both have 90 man, but he has +5 zone when it comes to Champ Bailey comparison. You do lose 3 excel, which I have not noticed at all. I've had Night Train Lane since the day he come out, and he's been a baller for me. I have not noticed the excel at all being 3 speed lower than Champs. I would take the +5 zone every single day over the -3 excel. I don't know. You guys pick your poison. You need multiple corners on the field at the same time. Another thing that's really good about him, you guys know every single year, he always gets good hit power. 89 hit power, 77 block shed for a corner. They tuned down the block shed for corners this year, so 77 is actually considered very, very good in the game right now. The other ones aren't even worthy showing because how bad they are. So Night Train Lane definitely has a huge boost in that category as well. Yes, at number 1, I felt like this is one that I didn't even have to say. I feel like you guys knew. It was on the thumbnail. You guys know his price represents it as well. He is a 91 speed corner in the game, and he also is 6'1", so he's the fastest corner in the game. 6'1" is a very solid height. He has amazing agility and excel as well, 89 to 92. 90 man coverage, 92 zone, so the highest zone in the game, I believe. Solid press at 88. We would have loved to see that above 90. I do recommend everybody gets that purple in the zone. I think that gives +1 or +2 press to help right there. And then I think he's solid in the box as well. Oh, no, okay, never mind. They're both under 70. I must be mistaking him for Rod Woodson, obviously, here. But Charles Woodson, I think having the top end speed, both 90 thresholds right there, very good agility and excel. He's going to be a card. Well, I'm saying he's going to be a card. Like, I haven't played with him. I've used him since the day he's come out. He's an animal. Go get him. He makes a lot of plays. You can play him in the slot. You can play him up top. You could even play him at safety. He'll have a lot of plays for you. Charles Woodson's definitely number one. All right, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I love doing the top 10s. Make sure to comment down below which corners you are using. I'm in the Legends theme team, so I'm using our top 3 guys there, and I'm also using McAllister now. I love the squad, boys. Make sure to comment down below who you guys got on yours, and I hope to see you guys in the next video. Peace out, boys.